introduce our Bobcat Student Council President, David Jarena, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If you can remain standing after the pledge, we will have our spotlight musicians lead us in the Star-Spangled Banner.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Good morning, Bobcats. Good morning, parents, faculty, staff, students, and special guests. I am Tracy Getty, the principal here at the happiest place on earth, Royal Palm Beach Elementary, and I would like to welcome each and every one of you to our 2024 Bobcat graduation. An amazing fifth grade class. Each student, teacher, parent, family member, and friend of this group of students in your own way has contributed to making this class amazing, and I would like to congratulate each of you for that. I feel like I truly am the luckiest person in the world to have gotten to work with each of you throughout your kindergarten through fifth grade years here in elementary school. I met many of you and your families back at Kindergarten Roundup. It has been such an honor and a privilege to get to know each and every one of you and see you grow up. I really have enjoyed our time together. You have taught me so much and made such a big difference with your caring hearts, beautiful smiles, and kindness. Throughout the many challenges that we have faced together, you have helped us smile, kept us happy, and made us proud. I'm extra proud as I think about all of our fifth grade students today and how much we have all learned and grown together, both academically and outside school. We have future baseball champions, Olympic level gymnasts, graceful dancers, beautiful singers, basketball stars, talented artists, and technology experts who seem to help me just about every day with something on my computer in this class of graduating fifth graders. And we have the most caring group of students and parents that we could ever hope to work with. I have personally had a blast with you all. You have given me heart failure at various times throughout your time in elementary school with illnesses, problems, and injuries. But whether it's been in your classrooms, at recess, during our Bobcat field days, on the morning news, duct taping Mrs. Fong and I to the cafeteria wall, pouring purple rain over our heads, playing jokes on each other, or out in Royal Palm Beach at baseball games, soccer games, cheer competitions, wherever. We have laughed, you have made me smile and kept my heart happy, and you really are an awesome graduating class of Bobcats. I would like to share part of a special book with you this morning called The Wonderful Things You Will Be by Emily Winfield Martin. It's one of my favorite books, and I love to share this at our fifth grade graduation. When I look at you and you look at me, I wonder what wonderful things you will be. When you were too small to tell me hello, I knew you were someone I wanted to know. For all of your tininess couldn't disguise a heart so enormous and wild and wise. This is the first time there's ever been you, so I wonder what wonderful things you will do. Will you stand up for good by saving the day, or play a song only you know how to play? Will you tell a story that only you know? Will you learn what it means to help things grow? Will you learn how to fly to find the best view, or take care of things much smaller than you? I know you'll be kind and clever and bold, and the bigger your heart, the more it will hold. When nights are dark and days are gray, you'll be brave and be bright so no shadows can stay. Then you will discover all there is to see and become anybody that you'd like to be. And then I'll look at you and you'll look at me, and I'll love you whoever you grow up to be. Fifth grade. One of my favorite Dr. Seuss quotes is, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." I know I will always smile when I think of this Bobcat class of 2024. Boys and girls, Bobcat class of 2024, as you leave Royal Palm Beach Elementary School, please always remember you have lots of people right here in this building who love and care about each and every one of you. Good luck in middle school, keep in touch, come visit us, and don't ever forget where you came from. The happiest place on earth, Royal Palm Beach Elementary. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you to Dr. Vivian Green, our Central Region Instructional Superintendent, who is here to celebrate with you, acknowledge your accomplishments, and present a very special award. Let's hear it for Dr. Green.
Good morning, everyone. It is truly my pleasure to be here to celebrate with you the fifth grade class of Royal Palm Beach Elementary School, class of 2024, and to have the honor, thank you, Mrs. Getty, of presenting the Penelope Lopez Award. Penelope Lopez was the first principal who opened Royal Palm Beach Elementary School and helped establish what we refer to today as the happiest place on earth. To honor this amazing principal, each year our staff recognizes one fifth grader who achieves at high academic levels, gets along well with classmates and teachers. It is an active member of extracurricular or community organizations and is an outstanding helper. The student This student was nominated by their teachers for the following reasons. This student is academically exceptional. He performs at grade levels beyond expectation, and more importantly, when presented with a problem that proves to be a challenge, it is always met with perseverance and positivity. This student is a caring friend who always puts the needs of others before his own. He is the first to offer help to a friend in need and is always the first to comfort a friend when they are feeling down. This student is a dedicated member of the Handbells Club, and he has been a member of the Royal Palm Beach Elementary School SECME Club for 2 years, proving time and time again that he is a team member who listens, encourages, and celebrates his teammates. Our school is a better place because he is a part of it. And although I know he will do amazing things in middle school, we will truly miss his example and leadership next year. This year's Penelope Lopez Award goes to Jensen Frank.
Okay. So I have the honor, as your assistant principal, of announcing another special award that we give to our fifth graders. This is called the Helping Hands Award. This is an award that recognizes one fifth grade student that takes it upon themselves to help make our school a true community. This student is a leader, making a positive difference on the students and staff, is hardworking, puts the needs of other students first, and gives outstanding help and care and supports here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. This student is a standout student that exemplifies the role of serving others through their courageous spirit. This one student stood out as going above and beyond in service, responsibility, selflessness, loyalty, respect, merit, and reliability. The teachers of this student stated that this student is described as, in a few words, friend, supporter, companion, empathetic, guiding leader. Even before he became a safety patrol, he was always willing to help out wherever needed. Oftentimes, you will see him helping his peers, teachers, staff, parents, and younger students who look up to him. A helper is best defined as someone who gives assistance to support others. This student takes this definition beyond. He does not wait to be asked, but always asks how can he help others. His role as a safety patrol captain has gone above and beyond. His fellow patrols have seen him as dependable, especially when it comes to a problem they need help with during their safety patrol duties. Our Bobcat staff has characterized him as one who is reliable and responsible. You may see him helping out with dismissal, running an errand for a teacher, or just giving out a cheerful morning message. This is a student who is a natural-born leader that will excel in his future no matter where the path may take him. This year's Helping Hands Award goes to Leo Powers.
You will see 6 very nervous class speakers. They have done an amazing job writing some reflections from elementary school that they would like to share with us this morning. So we will start by welcoming Michaela from Mrs. Conforti.
Today and helping us. I want to say a special thank you to my parents and siblings for their contrast support and support and encouragement to all the Bobcat and staff members for helping organize this event for us. It means so much to us that for all of you to show up today and to show your support. As the years pass, we make more and more memories each and every day. So as we walk out of 5th grade and into middle school, let's share a few positive things about this big change.
Can you guys hear? No. Is this better? Oh my. All right. Okay, Michaela, I'm sorry, girl. We're going to start over. I know. Aren't you guys glad Michaela was first? Okay, that is much better. Now, let's just rewind, pretend the last couple minutes didn't happen. Welcome Michaela from Miss Conforti's class.
Good morning, 5th grade families and staff. My name is Michaela Torch and I'm in Miss Conforti's homeroom. I want to say a special thank you on behalf of all my fellow 5th graders, and thank you to all our families for coming here today and helping us celebrate. I want to say a special thank you to my parents and siblings for their constant support and encouragement, and to all the Bobcat staff members for helping organize this event for us. It means so much to us for you to all show up today and show your support. As the years pass, we make more and more memories each and every day. So as we walk out of 5th grade and into middle school, let's share a few positive things about this big change. 5th grade was so much fun, and I know I'm going to miss it, but I wouldn't redo anything because life is about moving forward and opening new doors of possibilities. Just take it one step at a time. Moving forward doesn't just mean to be like, oh, well, I made a mistake, that's the past, time to move on. Moving forward is more about acknowledging the past and the mistakes you made to better yourself and even others. I know everyone's made a mistake or two in their lifetime, and don't let those mistakes haunt you or discourage you from the things for the people you love. You can move forward. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We all have goals or dreams that we want to achieve. Some say it's impossible. Others say get your head out the clouds. Some give up and call it quits, while others keep going and use those negative words and actions to make them stronger. Are you going to use those mistakes and comments to build you up, or are you going to let them tear you down? Not only did we learn reading, writing, math, and science, but many of us got to experience other fun activities. For example, some of the patrols got to go to Washington, D.C. and view the landmarks and learn even more about the world around us. We even got to go to Busch Gardens to celebrate our success during our grand finale of elementary school. It was so much fun to finally get a break from school and hang out with my friends. We even got a special event where the patrols got to have a special breakfast while Miss Getty and Miss Fong made us pancakes, and our teacher announced the different awards that the students earned. During our 5th grade year together, we've learned leadership skills as well as cooperation. We've learned how to work together as a team, talk to each other, and work hard to get what we want. Everyone wants to succeed in life, but some don't put in the effort to do so. As James Barkley once said, success is not determined by how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. So if you're almost there, keep trying, push forward, believe, and get back up. Good luck in middle school. Woohoo.
Good job, Michaela! Next, let's welcome Ann Catherine from Mr. Crownover's homeroom. I'm Ann Catherine, and I'm from Mr. Crownover's homeroom. What's the happiest place on earth? Everyone says it's Disney World, but I think it's Royal Palm Beach Elementary. We have the coolest parades, games, movies, water slides, trunk or treat, and the best food and snacks. I wonder, are we in a music park? No, because we have teachers. It's true we don't have trains like Disney World, but we do have Polar Express Day. I remember the coolest thing as a kindergartner was Polar Express Day. I remember making a Polar Express train with my mom and dad. I found dismantled parts, such as wheels, and recall being the most excited kid on earth. I came to school the next day with a smile on my face because I came in school in my PJs and brought my little Squishmallow and my Polar Express train. I also remember the best part was, after the lovely parade, we went back to Miss Foley's kindergarten classroom, and she made our hot chocolate, and we watched the Polar Express movie. What a wonderful day that was. Do you know how you have to stand with your mom and dad and watch the parade at Disney World? Well, at Royal Palm Beach Elementary, you get to be in the parade. This is so much more fun. One of my favorite memories of 1st grade is being in the storybook parade. I got to be one of the Disney princesses, and it was so exciting to show off my costume. Everybody was clapping and cheering us on. It's nice to meet a Disney princess, but sometimes it's way nicer dressing up as one. That's why Royal Palm Beach Elementary is the happiest place on earth, because you always get to wear costumes and be in parades. Disney World thinks it can outdo us in terms of games and food because it's an amusement park. But Royal Palm Beach Elementary always dazzles us with extravaganzas, yummy food, and snacks. Have you ever been to our family bingo nights or back to school barbecue at the beginning of the school year? If you have never been, then you're missing out on so much fun and the best sugar rush of your life. Our school parties also bring the razzle-dazzle into town. One of my favorite end-of-the-year class parties was in 3rd grade. It was a pajama party where you could bring in and play board games from home. I recall playing Sorry and I won twice. Have you ever been to Disney World during Halloween or at Christmas time? Well, if you have, you also need to check out Royal Palm Beach Elementary at that time of year. We don't have the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror ride, but we do. But here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary, we have the walking train during our spooky trunk or treat. Now after the spine-chilling season, let's talk about the real cold season, Christmas. Have you ever seen snow? No worries. Royal Palm Beach Elementary will show you what snow looks like in Florida. Join us for a snowy Christmas movie with the barbecue and popcorn. What would Christmas be like without gingerbread houses and hot chocolate? Mr. Crownover, my 4th and 5th grade teacher, always made delicious hot chocolate with marshmallows for us, and then the whole class would have fun working on our gingerbread houses. My favorite memory of the season in 4th grade was Crownie's Christmas. Do you have that at Disney World? No, we don't. Why? That's because the game was created by our teacher, Mr. Crownover. I'm letting you in on how it's played. What you're supposed to do is to wrap up presents and then put them on a little table and put chairs around the table.
The way the game works is that Mr. Conover would use Dojo to randomly pick somebody to get a gift off the table. When all the gifts were off the table, here comes my favorite part, you get to steal someone else's present. Once the present has been stolen 3 times, the last person who holds it has it locked in. And what I mean by locked in is that nobody can exchange it with that person because it's locked. Good luck trying to play that game at Disney World. What makes our school the happiest place on earth is Miss Getty and Miss Fong, because they are super cool. One of my favorite memories of 5th grade is Purple Rain. I hit the target twice, and Miss Getty and Miss Fong had got a taste of the Arctic. They were dunked in ice cold water. Would the managers at Disney World allow us to do that? No way. We were singing and dancing and having so much fun. Now we're coming to the end of our happiest place on earth. The greatest memory that I will have of 5th grade is here at this very moment. I feel emotional because we're having a huge celebration and it's for all us 5th graders. And look at all these cool, amazing prizes we have a chance to win. When will you ever have this much fun in a school? The only difference between an amusement park like Disney World and Royal Palm Beach Elementary is that we have the best teacher and staff here teaching us and taking care of us. When I think of my school, Royal Palm Beach Elementary, I think of one quote from Patricia Palaco's book, The Blessing Cup. Anyone who drinks from it has a blessing from God. They will never know a day of hunger. Their lives are full of flavor, and they will know love and joy.
Good job, Ann Catherine. And let's now give it up for Zamaya from Mrs. Eversole's homeroom.
Hello, my name is Zamaya Fasinko. I'm in Miss Eversole's homeroom class. My fellow 5th graders and I would like to welcome our teachers, staff, and family members to our graduation and helping us to grow and be the best versions of ourselves. Being a student at Royal Palm Beach Elementary has been amazing. As Ms. Getty says, it is the happiest place on earth. It is a place of joy and positivity. I have had many teachers, but one that stands out to me is Mr. Reddick. He helped me improve my learning numerous times, but there is one experience that stands out to me. When I was struggling with my math in 4th grade, Mr. Reddick took his personal time to tutor me before school. I've gone from a low 3 in math to 3 points away from 5. It only takes one teacher to make a difference. I'm sure many of my fellow 5th graders have similar experiences of teachers who've helped them. When I grew up, I want to be an aerospace engineer. I did not just want to be an engineer off the bat. Bobcat clubs have helped me, specifically SECME. For those of you who don't know, SECME stands for Science, Engineering, Communication, Math, and Enrichment. SECME has shown me a love for building and science. Some of you may not have been SECME, although you might have participated in other clubs that have inspired you to do new things. Ms. Chatterseed and Ms. Quinn, to you both, I'd like to say on behalf of my fellow patrols, thank you. For the opportunity to be patrols, it has been such an honor. From getting our own hallways to the Washington, D.C. trip, you guys have done it all. The D.C. trip was amazing. You didn't have to organize it at all, but you did anyways. You may think it was a small thing, but it meant so much to us. Thank you, and like some people say, if you didn't get in trouble, then you didn't have fun. Also, an honorable mention is my mother, Shanika. Thank you for many opportunities to try new things. Not everyone is the same. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, do not follow where the path may lead you. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. You can be your own person. You do not have to go where everyone else goes. Just be yourself. We have made it into a new chapter. Elementary has trained us for this new journey. We shouldn't be nervous or scared. We are ready. Woohoo, Bobcats. Good luck in middle school. And have an amazing summer.
Good job, Tamaya. And now let's hear it for Gianna from Mrs. Sperry's class.
Hello and good morning. I'm Gianna Mingo and I'm in Mrs. Ferry's homeroom. I've always thought of this school as my family. It's witnessed my highs and lows, and it's been here up to when I was learning penmas down to when I could barely say my ABCs. I'm proud to be a part of this school, and I never alternate any of my experiences, positive or negative. Honestly, my first ever day of elementary school wasn't one to forget. I was screaming and crying just so I didn't have to go to school. I thought it was gonna be so scary, but I was wrong. My first grade teacher, Mrs. Reed, was the best. She was definitely a big part of my elementary school career, and I never changed a single thing about her. She was so kind and thoughtful to all her first graders. Next up, second grade. Since I was already aware of how good-natured the school was towards its students, I wasn't as terrified like before. Miss Castillo, my second grade teacher, she retired a few years ago, and she started a few events at the school that we still have today, such as the Veterans Day program, First Responders, and our Veterans Wall of Fame. I absolutely adore her, and I'm grateful she shared such an amazing experiences with her entire class. Unfortunately, in third grade, I was placed in a completely new school, but the school shut down, and I ended up being where I belonged, Royal Palm Beach Elementary. Let's move over to fourth grade. A lot of things happened that year, but the best thing that did was my new teachers, Mrs. Ferry and Mr. Crownover. I'd like to thank them both for treating every student like their own child, and I also made a lot of wonderful friends that year. Yet what surprised me the most is that the whole class stayed together for fifth grade too. Don't worry, it's not because we all failed fourth grade, but it's because we looped. 2 new amazing students also joined our class. I was fortunately able to earn my safety patrol belt and go on the Washington, D.C. trip. Of course, I was a little nervous because I was going to be hundreds of miles away from home, but my friends helped me overcome that fear. And in the end, the trip was so fun. I'm super grateful for that experience, and I'll cherish it forever. This school is a strong showcase of how every school should be treating its students. They open so many new doorways and experiences for me, and it treats every student, such as me, like family. I'll always remember this phrase: once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Thank you, Royal Palm Beach Elementary School.
Next, let's welcome Isabella from Mrs. Turnipseed's class.
Good morning to all parents, staff, guardians, and of course, Mrs. Getty and Mrs. Fogg. My name is Isabella Tejeda, and I am in Miss Turnipseed's homeroom. We are all here to watch our fellow Bobcats graduate from 5th grade. This year is one to remember for the rest of our lives. Plus, Miss Getty and Miss Fogg do say this school is the happiest place on earth. To start, even though some of us didn't come here for kindergarten, we still have many memories to share when we did start school at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. For example, we had our trunk or treat and how Miss Getty and Miss Fong passed out candies, and we had our Bobcat back to school barbecue. I'm assuming we can all recall our first field trip with our friends, like the first grade field trip to the zoo, and how some kids celebrated Green Eggs and Ham Day. Oh, also like the day we went to the Everglades. Many kids started seeing the wheels on the bus go round and round, but then the tour guide asked us all to stop. And don't forget our thrilling trip to Washington, D.C. and Busch Gardens. Oh, how fun those trips were. Continuing. Our 5th grade students have had so much fun all these years, but this year will be the most memorable. We will remember this year when we went to the Air Force Memorial in Washington, D.C., when all the teachers and kids ran to get a quick photo while it was raining. We also had fun during the Purple Rain. Miss Getty and Miss Fong probably froze right after that. Even field day. This year was better than ever. We had more inflatables, fun, shade, surprisingly, and more, wait, what? Dirty socks. Now that's why they were stained with my perfectly white socks. Oh, anyways, I am super grateful for Miss Getty and Mrs. Fong working super hard to give us all this extra fun to make our years here more enjoyable. Returning to Purple Rain, we raised so much money from that event, and that helped the school in multiple ways. One last thing, do you guys remember how on field day we were selling Gatorades? Well, we ended up raising over $600. Isn't that amazing for our school? Our Bobcat Student Council will purchase new recess equipment for all the grade levels K through 5 next school year. Furthermore, with all of our fun, we've made many friends over the years, that we have been here. I joined this elementary school in 4th grade, but I still made many friends along the way. I'm close to some teachers as well. Talking about you, Mr. Crownover. Don't worry, Miss Turnipseed and Mr. Wells, I still like you too as well. All of the memories we've made in these two classrooms are unforgettable. For example, when everyone in the class would get a perfect paper on a test, Mr. Wells would stand on his head and croak like a chicken. And how he would make a mistake and go, that's my first mistake of the year, even though it was far more than his first mistake. Along with the times that Miss Turnipseed would be super sarcastic. Oh, also make sure to remember her competitive side. While they both have a good sense of humor, they still talk very well. I remember all of my reading and math strategies because of them both. I am super grateful for my fine arts, 4th grade, and 5th grade teachers. And I'm thankful for the friends I've made in 5th and 4th grade. But this year, I have a strong feeling that this was when most kids made friends. I see groups of kids in the halls which make me smile while having a boost of joy. To wrap it all up, our 5th graders had a full year, but it was very enjoyable. One main component that made our school year great was our teachers, Mrs. Fong and Mrs. Getty. And last but not least, I want to end my speech with a quote from Joss Whedon. Live all your life. Understand it, see it, appreciate it, and have fun.
And finally, let's hear it for Jackson. So you guys, fun fact about Jackson, he was like one of the stars of our drama play this year, right? And like the night before the opening show, what happened?
I had to use a whiteboard to talk
Because he had laryngitis. Yeah. So he was walking around with a whiteboard all day communicating with the rest of us. We're glad you have your voice today and are ready to share your elementary school memories.
Good morning, parents and staff. My name is Jackson Russo, and I am in Mr. Wells' homeroom. We are here today to celebrate me and my fellow 5th graders going on to middle school. During my first days here as a Bobcat, I was very nervous, but after a little bit, my teacher, Miss Morris, got me through it, and I really started to enjoy my days here. One of my first memories here as a kindergartner is when we had green eggs and ham day, and we all ate green eggs and ham, and we had a hat with it. This was very fun because it really felt like we were in the book, as we ate the same thing as the book. One memory from first grade is when we went to the zoo and we took a photo of all of us, still look back on it today and think that that's really what we look like. This was one of my favorite memories to look back on today. It is crazy to think that is what we looked like then. It felt like yesterday when I looked like that, but now I'm here today graduating at the happiest place on earth. Even though my 2nd grade year was my COVID year at home, I still have many memories in my class. One of them was when Miss Murphy muted the mic, and all of us at home thought she was yelling at the class, but she was actually giving the whole class goldfish. Surprisingly, I found this out this year from my friend Devon's. He told me that she gave them all goldfish, which is still surprising to this day. During 3rd grade, it was my first year of state testing, and since I was at home the year before, it was very stressful for me and my classmates. But now for me, it's not scary at all. One other memory from 3rd grade is when we went to the zoo and Miss Moore hates cold rain. Well, it's cold. It was cold and rainy. During 4th grade, when I was in Miss Harris's class, she always liked to call us by names like "You're killing me, Smalls," and a lot more. We always laughed when she called us by those names. One memory from my 5th grade year is when Mr. Wells said he made his first mistake of the year, but it was actually his 1,000th mistake of the year. Let's just say he hasn't made many mistakes this year. At least he always corrects himself from the mistakes and always gives the person that sees the mistake a sweet treat. One memory from Miss Turnipseed's class is that she's a Yankees fan, and let's just say I'm not a Yankees fan. In a nutshell, this school is amazing, and the school has amazing staff, and I have loved my time here as a Bobcat. But even though we are moving on, we can all say, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Woohoo! The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Thank you.
Okay, so it takes a lot of courage for these 6 students to come up in front of an audience. I think this morning I ran 400 visitors passes, 400 programs for the event this morning, and we ran out. So we have an audience probably of well over 500 people, and I'm very proud of each and every one of you for sharing your memories this morning. Okay, boys and girls, are you ready? We will have our baby pictures coming across the screen as each student is called forward. We do have photographers that will be taking pictures of the students receiving their certificate with us on stage, and then another formal picture of each individual student over here on the side before they return to their seats. Following the program, parents, you will have time to take some pictures with your children before we line up for the parade, okay? So at this time, we're gonna lower the screen. Let's have Mrs. Conforti's class come on and line up.
Good morning, families and faculty members. I'm Mrs. Conforti. To my students, the day has finally arrived. You've completed your time here as a Bobcat. You're ready to spread your wings into middle school. I'm honored to have been your language art teacher this year. Every one of you have made achievements in and out of the classroom. You should be so proud of your brilliant accomplishments in academics, the arts, and athletics. These memories will forever remain in my heart, and I know so many other teachers' hearts here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. So let's begin. Okay, so first up is Grayson Almiral, awards for Math Promise, Math and Reading Excellence, Most Improved Reading, and Certificate of Completion. Chase Azera, awards for Most Improved Science, Certificate of Completion. Aiden Bellamy, Certificate of Completion. Tommy Sid Fernandez, award for perfect attendance and Certificate of Completion. Zakai Delva, awards for Science and Reading Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Sheree Gordon, awards for Science, Reading and Writing Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Ashton Law, Certificate of Completion. Courtney Lodge, Citizenship and Certificate of Completion. Ethan Malbranch, award for perfect attendance and Certificate of Completion. Kevin Onetchimuk, award for I Ready, Reading Most Growth and Certificate of Completion. Oh. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Julian Ocampo, Certificate of Completion. I was looking at the certificate underneath it. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, we're at Tanaya Oje, awards for perfect attendance, most improved reading and writing, reading excellence, and Certificate of Completion. Now we have Kevin Anachimuk, award for iReady Reading Most Growth and Certificate of Completion. Mariah Rios, Certificate of Completion. Anjali Robinson, award for Citizenship and Certificate of Completion. Jaspar Rosinski, awards for Most Improved Reading, Reading Science Excellence, and Certificate of Completion. Sarai Salazar, award for iReady Math Growth, Certificate of Completion. Ethan Torchin, awards for iReady Math, Most Lessons Passed, Certificate of Completion. Michaela Torchin, awards for Math, Science, Reading, and Writing Excellence, iReady Most Reading Lessons Passed, and Certificate of Completion. Xavier Torchin, awards for Most Improved Math and Certificate of Completion. And finally, Leandre Wilson, awards for Science Excellence, Most Improved Reading, and Certificate of Completion. Thank you. All right, let's hear it again for Mrs. Conforti's class. And now we'll welcome Mr. Crownover's class.
Good morning, everybody, faculty, family, friends. My name is Mr. Crownover, and I have had the distinct honor of being with these kids for the last 2 years. Not just as their teacher, but as their father, as their friend, as their boo-boo fixer, as their psychologist, and that works both ways. But I've loved each and every one of them. I'm so proud of them. I can't wait to see what they're going to do next. One of the many crownyisms that we call them in our classroom that I've always gone through the last couple of years is what we do today affects our tomorrow. I love it. And tomorrow is almost here for you guys in middle school. This year in August, you start the next journey of your life. And what you've been doing every single day has led you to this point. Just want to let you know that I love you and that I'm proud of you. You will always be our sons and daughters, and we just can't wait to see what you guys are going to do next. Now, my kids have been making fun of me now for the last 2 weeks trying to make sure I get their last names right, so please bear with me as we go. Here we go. First up, I've got Emily Aldana, Certificate of Completion. Zachary Alkire, Certificate of Completion. Kevin Ambo, Reading, Math, Science Excellence, Math Promise, Citizenship, and Certificate of Completion. Frayden Belazaire, Certificate of Completion. Isabella Isa Centeno, Reading, Math, and Science Excellence Certificate of Completion. Y'all heard that little, there you go. Thank you, I got it. Amaya Elliott, Reading Excellence Certificate of Completion. Maya Fennell, Reading and Science Excellence Certificate of Completion. Kyan Grant, Reading and Math Excellence, Most I-Ready Reading Lessons Passed, I-Ready Readings Most Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Michael Hinnix, Reading and Math and Science Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Jaden Hong, perfect attendance, very proud of that. Reading and Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. And Catherine Lamar, Writing, Math, and Science Excellence, Most Improved in Math, Citizenship, Certificate of Completion. William Avery Munez, Certificate of Completion. Adriana Neal, Most Improved Writing, Certificate of Completion. Sebastian Nieves, I-Ready Math Most Lessons Passed, I-Ready Math Most Growth, Certificate of Completion. Davian Orlando, Certificate of Completion. Here's the one I've been practicing the most. Genesis Peralta, Most Improved Reading, Most Improved Science, Certificate of Completion. I'm sorry. I've been calling her Genesis all year. That's what she lets me call her. Adrian Perez, Math and Science Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Isabella Bella Perez, Certificate of Completion. Alexa Pizarro, Certificate of Completion. Jesus Sepulveda, Certificate of Completion. Allison Stilson, Reading, Writing, Math, and Science Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Slade Swanson, Certificate of Completion. And Raydeer Ouya, Awards for Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. I'm proud of you guys. Guys, thank you for coming out today.
All right, let's welcome Mrs. Eversold's class, and congratulations again, Mr. Crownover's class.
Good morning, Bobcat students and families. I'm Mrs. Eversold, and it truly feels like yesterday that these students walked into my classroom on the first day of school eager and excited to tackle their last year of elementary school. And tackle it they did. It's been an incredible school year, filled with learning, laughter, and making memories which will last a lifetime. I'm beyond proud of each and every one of my students for all of their accomplishments this year and throughout their years in elementary school. I'm confident that they will accomplish even more incredible things in the future, and I'm just honored to have had the opportunity to be a part of their story. And now for the awards. We have Caden Boucher, awards for AB Honor Roll, Science and Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Viana Celine, awards for AB Honor Roll, Math Excellence, Most Improved Science, iReady Math Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Ivy D'Agostino, awards for Straight A Honor Roll, Science and Math Excellence, Most Improved Reading, and Certificate of Completion. Ava Duncan, awards for Straight A Honor Roll, Reading and Math Excellence, and Certificate of Completion. Zamaya Fasenko, awards for Perfect Attendance, Straight A Honor Roll, Math, Science, and Reading Excellence, and Certificate of Completion. Jason Phils Ame, awards for AB Honor Roll, Citizenship, Math Excellence, Physical Education, and Certificate of Completion. Jensen Friends, awards for Straight A Honor Roll, Science, Math, and Reading Excellence, iReady Math and Reading Most Lessons Passed, and Certificate of Completion. David Jarena, awards for AB Honor Roll, Math Excellence, Most Improved Science, and Certificate of Completion. Liam Halloran, awards for AB Honor Roll, Citizenship, Math Excellence, and Certificate of Completion. Jacob Johnson, awards for Most Improved Writing, Certificate of Completion, and Math Excellence. Juan Perez de Paz, awards for Straight A Honor Roll, Science and Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Cristiano Parisian, awards for Media Award, AB Honor Roll, Science, Math, and Reading Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Bradley Straub, awards for Straight A Honor Roll, Science and Math Excellence, iReady Reading Most Growth, Math Promise Award, and Certificate of Completion. Jamor Seaton, awards for AB Honor Roll, Science, Math, and Reading Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Aubrey Secor, awards for Math Excellence, Most Improved Math, and Certificate of Completion. Sanvi Singh, awards for Science, Math, Reading, and Writing Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Santiago Torrealba Perez, awards for AB Honor Roll, Science and Math Excellence, iReady Math Growth, and Certificate of Completion. And Mariana Trujillo, awards for AB Honor Roll, Math and Writing Excellence, Most Improved Reading, and Certificate of Completion.
Congratulations, Mrs. Eversole's class. And now let's welcome Mrs. Ferry's class.
fifth grade Bobcats, families, and fellow faculty members. Where do I start? In case some of you don't know this, Mr. Crownover and I have had the pleasure of teaching our classes together for the past 2 years. I had never looped with a class before last year, but when Mrs. Getty and Mrs. Fong asked if I would consider it, I didn't even have to think about it. I immediately said yes. And I am so glad that I did. Our classroom family was made complete this year with a few new additions, and needless to say, these kids have imprinted themselves on my heart forever. Guys, you were babies when you walked into our classrooms last year in the beginning of 4th grade. Now you will be leaving as ladies and gentlemen, ready to conquer any challenge that comes your way. You have developed integrity, problem-solving skills, perseverance, and responsibility that will help you navigate middle school and keep you on the path you are meant to be on. I can't express how proud I am of you. Thank you for blessing me these past 2 years. I will cherish our time together forever. And for our awards. Savera Alam, Certificate of Completion. Tommy Baldricci. Reading, Math, and Science Excellence, Perfect Attendance, Certificate of Completion. Daphne Bellany. Awards for Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Sarah Ben Sadiq. Awards for Reading, Math, and Science Excellence, Most iReady Reading Lessons Passed, Most iReady Math Lessons Passed, Certificate of Completion. Jackson Castellero. Awards for Reading and Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Bentley Douglas, Certificate of Completion. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sophie Delgado. Sorry, Soph. I'm sorry, Soph. I love Soph. Okay. Sophie always forgives my mistakes. Every time I make them. Thank you, Soph. Okay. Sophie Delgado, award for Writing Excellence, Citizenship, Certificate of Completion. Sorry, Bentley. Also another forgiving soul. Bentley Douglas, Certificate of Completion. Gianna Mingo, awards for Reading, Writing, Math, and Science Excellence. iReady Reading Most Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Mia Murr, Certificate of Completion. Gianna Novello, awards for Reading, Math, and Science Excellence. Math Promise, iReady Math Most Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Amberlynn Ponce de Leon, awards for Most Improved Writing and Certificate of Completion. Sergio Vada, awards for Reading and Math Excellence, Most Improved Math, and Certificate of Completion. Anthony A.J. Puig, awards for Math and Science Excellence and Certificate of Completion. Jackson Quinn, awards for Reading, Math, and Science Excellence, Most Improved Science, Citizenship, and Certificate of Completion. Riel Roche, Certificate of Completion. Evangeline Slusher, awards for Reading and Science Excellence and Certificate of Completion. John Well Tifa. Award for Math Excellence and Certificate of Completion. Kevin Tinana. Certificate of Completion. Skylar Torres, Most Improved Reading and Certificate of Completion. Thank you for these past 2 years, guys.
Congratulations, Mrs. Ferry's class. And now we're welcoming Miss Neely and Miss Smith's classes to the stage. Miss Neely and Miss Smith.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for coming. To my amazing 5th grade students, as you go on to middle school, always remember your courage, determination, and unique perspectives are your superpowers. I am so proud of you for all the obstacles that you've overcome. You've all shown there are many ways to learn, many ways to grow, and many ways to succeed. Remember to always be proud of who you are because the world needs your talent and spirit. Congratulations, I love and will truly miss you all. Now for the awards. Christopher Ortiz, Citizenship, Writing Excellence, Music, and Certificate of Completion. Adrian Simpson, awards for Most Improved Math, Most Improved Reading, Art Achievement, and Certificate of Completion. Michael White, awards for Science Excellence, Most Improved Writing, Media, and Certificate of Completion. Congratulations, my friends. I'm so proud of you.
To my incredible 5th grade students, I am so very proud of each one of you and honored to be your teacher. I have watched you put forth such great effort to be your best and do your best. I've watched you overcome obstacles while still holding your heads up high. Always remember that you are enough just as you are. You have the tools to accomplish spectacular things in this world. Greatness and wonder are within you. The world needs more amazing kiddos like you. Jadrian Mateo, Science and Music. Jacob Arrego.
Good morning, Bobcat students and families. Congratulations, 5th graders. Today is your day when you get to cross over onto your next endeavor into middle school. I've been so honored to teach reading and writing to all of my 39 students. I'm proud of each and every one of you for the growth you've shown and achievements this year. We have had so many memories and successes together this past year. Lots of laughs and even a colorful challenge we defeated together. I look forward to hearing about your future successes, and I know you will all continue to do amazing things. So let's get started. Noah Carrasco, Certificate of Completion. Shanael Dufresne Tisha, Science and Math Excellence, and Certificate of Completion. Christian Gaddy, Reading and Science Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Connor C.J. Groves, Reading, Science, and Math Excellence, iReady Reading, Highest Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Mariano Guajardo Garces, Reading, Science, and Math Excellence, Most Improved Writing, Spotlight on Young Musicians Award, and Certificate of Completion. Natalie Gutierrez, Most Improved Writing, PE Award, and Certificate of Completion. Takari Johnson, Science Excellence, Most Improved Science, and Certificate of Completion. Elijah LaFleur, Most Improved Science, and Certificate of Completion. Connor Marino, Science and Math Excellence, Most Improved Reading, Citizenship, and Certificate of Completion. Maya Petrus, Writing and Math Excellence, Citizenship, and Certificate of Completion. Jaden Pina Flores, iReady Reading and Math Most Lessons, and Certificate of Completion. Herbert Porter, Math Excellence, iReady Math Highest Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Mackenzie Raifman, Math Excellence. Mackenzie Raifman, Mackenzie Raifman, Math Excellence Music Award, Spotlight on Young Musicians Award, and Certificate of Completion. Aiden Rivera, Reading, Science, and Math Excellence, Perfect Attendance All Year, and Certificate of Completion. Matias Ruiz Sanchez, Reading, Science, and Math Excellence, iReady Reading Most Lessons, iReady Reading Highest Growth, Citizenship, and Certificate of Completion. Brantley Schrader, iReady Math Highest Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Jalea Smith, Reading, Writing, and Math Excellence, Media Award, Certificate of Completion. Isabella Tejeda, Reading, Writing, Science, and Math Excellence, iReady Reading Most Lessons, Citizenship, and Certificate of Completion. Serenity Weber, Most Improved Math, Spotlight on Young Musicians Award, Certificate of Completion. And last but not least, Anthony Wilhite, Reading, Science, and Math Excellence, Most Improved Reading and Math, Math Promise Award, iReady Math Most Lessons, and Certificate of Completion. Congratulations, Mrs. Turnip Seeds class! And finally, let's welcome Mr. Wells class!
In defense of the thousands of mistakes I make every year, I do them all on purpose just to make sure that they're understanding the concept and they're paying attention. But this year, these two classrooms I've had the privilege of teaching have excelled far beyond I could ever dream or imagine. I'll never forget the first couple weeks of school where we had to take the first PM1 math test, and over 90% of our children failed the test. In just a short couple months, those same children were over 90% of them were passing. I could not be prouder of their effort. Even though I whined a lot about how well they did their homework or didn't do their homework, they definitely rose to the occasion. For yesterday, had the privilege of taking Mrs. Termseed and myself and doing whatever they wanted to our hair. Hopefully you did not see any of those pictures, but once again, the two groups I've had, you've got a very bright future. John Acosta. Math Promise, Most Improved Math, Math Excellence, Citizenship Award, iReady Math Growth, and Certificate of Completion. Devon's Goldberg, Most Improved Science, Science Excellence, iReady Reading Growth, iReady Reading Lessons, Certificate of Completion. Dylan Chancellor, Art Achievement, Reading Excellence, Science Excellence, Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. PJ Delhome, Math Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Nellie Foston, Most Improved Science, Science Excellence, Reading Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Elsie Fidalgo, Spotlight on Young Musicians, Math Excellence, Most Improved Science, Science Excellence, Most Improved Writing, iReady Reading Lessons Pass, Certificate of Completion. Sophia Gonzalez, Science Excellence, Citizenship Award, Reading Excellence, Most Improved Writing, iReady Reading Growth. Callie Koenig, Most Improved Math, Math Excellence, Science Excellence, Reading Excellence, Most Improved Writing. Savannah Martinez, Math Excellence, Spotlight on Young Musicians, Certificate of Completion. Fernando Mayoral Ortiz, Math Excellence, Reading Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Benjamin Mendez, Math Excellence, Reading Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Mila Orrego, Excellence in Character Education, Most Improved Math, Most Improved Reading. Michael Reeder, Math Excellence, Most Improved Science, Science Excellence. Harvey had 102 fever today, so he was not able to be here, but he got the Citizenship Award, iReady Reading Lessons, and Certificate of Completion. Jackson Rousseau, Music Excellence, Reading Excellence, Spotlight on Young Musicians, Certificate of Completion. Shannon Olivia, Most Improved Math, Math Excellence, Science Excellence, Reading Excellence, Citizenship Award, Certificate of Completion. Joshua Stark, Math Excellence, Reading Excellence, Writing Excellence, Certificate of Completion. Kayla Vivas, Math Excellence, Science Excellence, iReady Math Growth, Reading Excellence, Writing Excellence, iReady Reading Growth 2, Certificate of Completion. Jonathan Wong, Math Excellence, Science Excellence, iReady Reading Math Growth, Reading Excellence, Most Improved Reading, iReady Reading Growth, Certificate certificate of completion.
All right, let's hear it for Mr. Wells' class and our Bobcat class of 2024. All righty, as Mr. Wells' class makes his way down, I have the privilege of closing our ceremony. I am Christina Fong, the proudest principal ever, but particularly here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. Today we celebrate the incredible journey of our 5th grade class of 2024. It has been an honor to be part of your educational journey for the past 6 years for most of you, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. Elementary school is where the foundation of learning begins. Here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary, we've worked together to unlock your potential, nurture your curiosity, and inspire your dreams. As you prepare to move on to middle school, I want to remind you of a few important lessons that will guide you in the next chapter of your life. First, always remember the power of a simple smile and a friendly greeting. When you walk into middle school, make eye contact, smile, and say hi to someone new every day. It's a small act, but it can lead to a lasting friendship and create a positive environment all around you. Second, take with you the words of a beautiful poem by Linda Knight. Appreciate your own greatness. Celebrate all you are and how much you are loved. Be humble enough to realize you still have a lot to learn. Honor the person you are and all you are becoming. Be mature enough to take responsibility for what you do. Remember how many people look up to you and admire all the goodness in your heart. Be confident enough to see that who you are inside is more important than how you look outside. Reach out and feel the happiness others wish for you. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit. Do the things that bring sunlight to your heart. Be easy enough to yourself to enjoy, laugh, and have fun, but ambitious enough to know you can be anything you want to be. As you move forward, carry these words with you. Embrace the journey ahead with confidence, kindness, and a thirst for knowledge. You have the potential to achieve great things, and we believe in you. We are so proud of you and excited for all that lies ahead. Parents and families, shortly we will announce the lineup for our parade of graduates, which you will gather in the hallway leading out to the main office to cheer and celebrate our graduates. After the parade, families are welcome to exit through the front door, while students return to their classrooms to prepare for their festivities. Remember, the celebration is exclusively for our 5th grade students and the 5th grade celebration committee. If you wish to sign your child out early, please do so in the front office. For now, we're going to take some time for you to capture some moments with your friends and family, but first, thank you and congratulations